Here's the secret that we use to get our clients accepted to the Forbes Council. And if you don't already know what Forbes Council is, this is a special membership that Forbes has to basically empower thought leaders like yourself to contribute content to their platform. It's also a great networking tool, and it's great to establish credibility. And if you don't know who I am Jay. I'm one of the founders of Otter Public Relations. We're the #1 PR firm in the country, according to Clutch, G2, UpCity, and we have hundreds of clients from across the country, thought leaders, experts, and we help them establish their credibility through PR. Getting into Forbes Council is just one of these small things. So I've got a little bit of experience in this subject. I'm going to share with you not only the qualifications, what they're looking for, but if you stay with me until the end, I'm going to teach you the hack that you can steal that's going to get you accepted into Forbes Council, guaranteed. So please stick with me just for a couple of minutes here. All right, so what is Forbes Council? Essentially, the benefits of being in this are: one, you get to network with other really high-paid experts on Forbes. There's forums, there's events, but the biggest benefit, and the reason that most people actually pay the money to participate in Forbes Council, is the ability to publish your own content on Forbes from your own author account. So you have your own author account on Forbes. It's SEO optimized. When people search your name, it will come up on their Forbes Council list. And when you publish content, you get to piggyback on the SEO of Forbes, which has a domain authority in the 90s. So for example, if you're a blogger and you post a blog on your personal website about growing on Instagram, chances are Google's not going to rank that. Nobody's ever going to see it. If you post that same article on Forbes, I almost guarantee the article is going to rank. You're going to get a ton of traffic from it. And not only are you going to get traffic, you're going to get hot traffic. Just by seeing your name associated with Forbes automatically increases your trust, increases your credibility, and the people that are going to be coming from that traffic are going to be hot and ready to buy. So how do you get into Forbes Council? What are they looking for? The qualifications that they state on their website are: you need to be a senior level executive at a company doing at least $1 million a year in revenue, or have at least $1 million in funding over the past year. You can also be a nonprofit owner that has at least $500,000 in revenue. In addition, and this is going to play into the secret later, you can also be a coach, specifically a business, thought leadership, personal development coach for at least 3 years professionally. And I'm going to show you how to leverage this to get into Forbes Council in just a little bit. So if you meet these qualifications and you want to submit yourself online right now, you can click the link in the description here and follow to the form, submit your information, and within 2 to 4 weeks, they will get back to you with a decision. And once they do that, you're going to have the option to actually enroll in the Forbes Council program. This costs a fee. There's an annual fee of around $2,500. This is always fluctuating, usually just going up. And then there's an initiation fee. That initiation fee is going to be somewhere between $500 and $1,000. In my professional opinion, this is one of the best uses of your funds from a PR perspective that you can use. So once you pay, you're going to get the Forbes Council page on their website, SEO optimized with your name, your bio, your links. You're also going to get access to their forums where you can network with other Forbes leaders. But most of all, you're going to be getting access to publish directly on Forbes. Now, how often can you publish? What should you publish? You can publish as much as you want. The problem is you're going to have an editor assigned to you, and that is going to be your bottleneck. You're going to be able to actually put out content every 1 to 3 months. I've seen the sweet spots. Usually the editor gets through it between 2 and 3 months. So that's somewhere between 4 and 6 articles per year. So really take care in researching the keywords that you're going to be using on this article, making sure that that article is better than the next article that is ranking on Google, because the goal here is to rank that article in the first page of Google using the SEO of Forbes. And you don't get a lot of chances to do this every year. So work with an expert on writing that article, researching the article, and putting out the best piece of content possible. And secret trick, if you want to be an actual contributor at Forbes, the best way to do it, start with Forbes Council, show them that you can generate traffic on their website, not only by SEO optimizing your article, getting ranked, but by sharing the crap out of that article. When you publish on Forbes, put this out in your newsletter, your email list, your social media. Get as many eyeballs on that article as possible so that when you go to the editor and say, listen, I want to be considered as an actual contributor. I don't need to be paid, but I want to be a senior contributor. They are more likely to accept you if you can show them that you can establish traffic. In addition to getting access to publishing, they're also going to quote you in someone else's Forbes article. So when you come on board, you're going to answer a couple questions, usually responding to lessons in entrepreneurship, motivation, personal development, marketing, and then they're going to use that quote in an article on Forbes. And that's a pretty cool little extra bonus. Also, bonus tip, you're going to get access to use all of their badges and icons that say Forbes Council 2021. They have social media posts ready for you, badges ready for you. And if this is something you're proud of, I would stamp this everywhere. You can use this on your social media, your email signatures, your landing pages. It does help to establish trust, credibility. So use these things, take advantage of them. All right, so how do you get accepted to Forbes Council if you're not making $1 million a year in profit or you're not the CEO of a company? Here's a trick that we use to get some people accepted to Forbes who don't meet these qualifications but are really powerful experts. They really want to contribute. They really want to be part of the program. So what makes you a coach, right? Everyone can be a coach. As you can see on Instagram, there's thousands of coaches popping up every day. If you have something to say and you have expertise, you have thought leadership in a subject, and you've never monetized that before, now might be the time to start changing your branding around, to start being a leadership coach, an executive coach, a business coach. And it's as easy as changing the bio in your Instagram account to say coach. When you apply to Forbes Council as a coach, all they're going to likely look at is your LinkedIn, your Instagram, and if you have a website. So if you really want to go the extra mile, in addition to changing your bio to say coach and putting out some really powerful thought leadership content, create a website around yourself as a coach. And this has never been easier. You can go on Fiverr and get a website custom built for you for $200. Simple 3-page website about you as a coach. You can help them with the copy. And this will almost guarantee your admission into Forbes Council. If they believe you're a coach and you're putting out good thought leadership content, you will be accepted. However, if you're a senior at a company doing $1 million a year plus, the best and easiest way to get accepted is to go through a PR agency like Otter PR. We talk to people on the back end at the company that manages their council program, not Forbes directly, but they use a third-party vendor to manage the council. We are in direct communication with them, and we can get you accepted into Forbes without having to ever do an application, wait 2 to 4 weeks, pay an initiation fee. So if that's something that you're interested in, please contact us down in the show notes or the description. There's going to be a link to do that. And if you want to go apply on your own, you can absolutely do that. Use the link down in the description, fill out the form, input your information, and if it's all lined up, like I said, you're either doing the minimum qualifications, the $1 million per year in revenue or in funding, or you have an established brand as a coach, which I just taught you how to create. You can go and fill out the form, and good chance you're going to get accepted, and if you're not, you can appeal it and likely get in. I do think this is a great program for people to enroll in. Again, for $2,500 a year, the ability to associate your name with Forbes, borrow the credibility from Forbes, use all of their badges on your landing pages and your bio, publishing on Forbes, the ability to use their traffic and SEO to funnel hot, warm traffic that's already going to Forbes to your own channels. That is worth a lot more than $2,500. So if you're not a part of this program, I highly recommend looking into it. And if you want to work with a professional agency like us to get expedited membership review, get in and talk to us to see if you don't meet the qualifications, how we can actually get you in anyways. Last but not least, I want to encourage you that once you get council membership, to actually use it. It's one thing to be sitting there as an active council member. Yes, you have a page, but so many people, including our clients, will have a membership that they never actually use. And when I say use it, I mean publishing on Forbes. So if you don't like writing or don't have the consistency or time to actually take the time to research keywords, put together well-thought articles and publish them on Forbes, work with a company like us or a copywriting company to actually generate that content, put it out on Forbes on a consistent basis. You never want to be in a position where your editor is waiting for you to submit content. You want to have a line of content waiting for your editor to review and publish, because it will encourage them to move faster. You'll be able to get more content up. And if you really take the time to do a good job with the content you're publishing on Forbes, that's content that's going to generate traffic for you and your company for years to come. It's also going to establish a base for you to become a real contributor, not only at Forbes, but other news publications. Because when you're applying for contributorship at things like Newsweek and Bloomberg, they're going to ask for your work, they're going to ask for the traffic, and you need something valuable to show them. This is one of the best things that you can possibly show them. If you have an article on Forbes that went viral, is landing on the first page, and is generating 50,000 views a week, I promise you're going to stand out to any editor that you talk to. So take the time, use this Forbes Council membership, and if you're not already in the Forbes Council, take the time to figure out how to get in. It is very affordable. It is open to a lot of people. The qualifications are not very strict. And I promise you, if you spend the smallest amount of time working with somebody like us or somebody else, I really don't care, to try and get that Forbes Council membership, it's going to pay off. The best part is likely once you're accepted, you never have to get accepted again. All you have to do is pay your annual membership fees. So do this once, you're a member for life. Thank you for watching this video. If you want other tips for how to leverage thought leadership, become a personal brand, grow on social media and online, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so that you do not let your competition get an advantage. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.